Hello, my name is Suckit. We are playing TNP Limitless 8, and today we need to get a little bit of the basics going. We're gonna start with easy villagers. We picked up a good amount of them. You just right-click them, shift right-click them in the world, pick them up, and then we can put them in blocks like the iron farm. Hello, Nitwit. Well, I don't like it. I think it'll be fine. I think it will be fine. Every so often, an iron golem will spawn, or a little image of one will spawn, and they'll drop in there. I'll bet it's going to be super loud. I may want to change the noises in the config. We shall see. Now, there's all kinds of other blocks in the mod. There is one for piglin bartering from the Easy Piglins one. But we've got automatic traders. The farmers are not to be confused with farmers that trade. These guys will actually produce, like, potatoes and wheat and stuff if you give them one. The converter, you power with golden apples and potions of weakness, and it converts back and forth. We have an inventory viewer, which looks like it's disabled. Yeah, it's disabled. Okay, it looks like we got the sounds on, so this is gonna be really loud. But it's gonna get us a steady supply of iron, and that's gonna be important to us because we are probably gonna start burning through some tools at speed. Now, I said last time we were gonna... We'll plant 2 more of these. I can only turn 6 of them into paper immediately. I said last time that we'd be getting into silence tools, and that's exactly what we are going to do. Let's see if we can just get so it's got all kinds. Alright, so with silence we have we've got the gear mod, and we have the gem mod, which adds a lot of different materials. If you want to make a silence tool, there are 2 ways to go about it. And we're going to go about it the semi-permanent way, so we don't have to keep making the patterns. There's blueprints. Okay, so we could start with 4 of them. Let's need a little more paper, which we must have stolen from somewhere because we have it. Let's grab some iron. My goodness. Let's grab some iron while we're at it. And what we want to make. Let's see if we can just... No. Well, that's not how you spell blueprint, so maybe it's fine. There are all kinds of tools that you can make. You'll probably recognize things like the hammer. That's your AoE pick, your excavator. This is your tree chop-a-downer. We're going to need a couple of sticks. There we go. And then to make it, I think we're actually going to need 2 iron rods. But we'll need 5 for the blade. Okay, and just 1 to make the iron saw. Wonderful. We can now take this and not only, cut down a tree completely just like we did with Vein Miner, but without losing the energy. We can also come over to these monstrosities that the Vein Miner couldn't handle. I'll start at the bottom with... Oh my. Okay, sure it's fine. Sure it's fine. I don't think it's fine. Where is it? Is it under me? Also, that was a very bad example. That didn't work at all. There it is. Why is there a cave spider? Wild. Alright, anyway. Let's try it from here. see how we do. There it goes. Gonna have a little bit of trouble with some of the stranger tree shapes, but by and large, you know, I did a much better job than the vein miner did. We can, or ultimine or whatever it is, because the ultimine I think has a block limit, and the block limit on this is the tool's durability. Now with the blueprint, we could make, you know, these over and over again, but that would be inefficient. What on earth? Oh my goodness. Why? Why is this happening? Let's get out of here. Okay. I guess it's kind of dark in there. Oh, there it is. Looks like we got some already. Now, speaking of repairing the tools, what we're gonna do, there are 5 levels of repair kits. And you can repair the tools normally in an anvil, just with, you know, iron if you like. Or you can craft the repair kit with all kinds of different materials. Any material that you can make a tool out of, you can put in the repair kit. That doesn't have to be all iron. We could do like iron and diamond or whatever. And then, you know, we'll fill it up a little bit, and then we can craft it with the saw, including shapeless, on the go. It's gonna be fancy. Our storage situation is already a catastrophe, because of course it is. So we are going to get into sophisticated storage. Now, I don't want to take everything out and put it into new stuff. New storage containers or whatever. So we're going to take some redstone torches and some sticks and make basic tier upgrades. Now we're just gonna... We'll take 2. Just like that. It's very fancy. And then can we go straight to iron? We could save a little iron by going to copper first. And I believe, let's see, that we'll need some more redstone torches. Okay, so 6 of these. That's nice. Now, can I upgrade just... Ah, no. It's going to require 2. However, we'll just deal with it. We will pick some of them up and move them into new containers. Our copper chests, you can see, have another 2 lines, and then iron will give it another line after that. You can skip the copper step. We're just doing it right now, as we're a little low on iron, and to demonstrate. Alright, we got some iron ones, we got some copper ones. We still got a little bit of a mess out here, but this is gonna really help us out. Next thing is gonna... Yes. We already have kind of a little basic, you know, farm adjacent thing. I did manage to dig up some of these earthworms from actually additions. These appear, there's a chance of one appearing as an item you can pick up when you're hoeing the ground. Once you put them down, you can't pick them back up again. But you can get plenty more, just as long as there's grass to hoe. I'm gonna see what other crops I have, what else we can get going out here. And then maybe get some animal pens together, all that kind of thing. Okay, so we definitely have a bunch left to fill in. But what we've done should be plenty enough to get us started. That's amazing what you can do with silence tools and vein miner. I'm actually gonna take the time to lay this place out first. Now what we have, or what I'm thinking about doing anyway, it's gotta involve not super huge, but not small either. Like a building that comes off this way, jogs in a little bit. Okay, it's coming together. We're gonna have a big, sort of circular-ish tower with like a flat back with a little cupola on top of it. There's gonna be a little curved part here. This is gonna stick out, and then we're gonna have to think about how we're gonna connect them. Now, I'm starting to get the basic shape together. This is gonna be up. All of this is gonna be up about 7 blocks. Now we're gonna enter. How does this work? I think there's another building that comes off, like right here, maybe? Yeah. We'll run this off right here. And there will be an actual entrance right over here that'll have a stairway going up. Now, over here, this is gonna be up on about the same level. What we want is a little, not a circle exactly, but we're gonna bring it out, and then we're gonna bring it back in. There we go. This is gonna be a little courtyard area. Alright. We're gonna need all kinds of blocks. All kinds of blocks. We'll probably eventually have quarries and stuff, but we're gonna get a lot of our early resources from mystical agriculture. So we're gonna set up a farm over by where the where we're setting up the base. What is this? Oh, an alchemy book. Okay, so this has changed. Chipped has changed. Cool. This is a chipped mod. You can see 77 pages worth of block variants. It's madness. Got all these little workstations. They used to work like stone cutters. They're a little different now. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and pick something out that we want. Now we could pick this out all kinds of ways. Let's see, I want something nice and smooth for the out. Yeah, this polished will be fine. We'll just craft them all. I don't understand that interface entirely. And then we have this nice texture. Now the first thing you need in mystical agriculture is a ton of this stuff. You can mine it up, but that gets pretty old pretty quick. So we're going to make seeds that will generate it for us. We're going to need more than one. Okay, it's expensive in this. Is there liquid inferium now? Okay. So, I want to say by default it's 4 inferium a seed. That was not that. See if we have any more. I think I used it all. That's okay. Alright, now let's see. Can we just... Yes, we can. Love it. That's delightful. You could do all sorts of things with the, what is it, FTB Ultimine, I think we have. You can strip all the bark off an entire tree. Now, I wanted to make less because I wanted to put this Inferium Essence on all the farmland, because I forgot I'm not playing Stardew Valley, and it's actually relatively easy to get seeds back once you've planted them. Well, the point of the exercise, and it's not actually clear to me that we even need to do it with these, but the point of the exercise of putting the Inferium in there, in the farmland, is that you will get a slightly increased chance of seeds when you harvest. Now we're going to want to fill this whole thing up, but we can also process seeds back into Inferium. So once this is full, we can just, you know, everything will be Inferium. We might even do a second field over here in the beginning. What we're going to do is we're going to have Whirly Sprigs from Ars Nouveau set up. One flower here and one flower here. So we've got one Whirly Sprig covering each of the far 9x9s, and we've got two covering the central ones. That should, well, 2 stations. We may put more than one Whirly Sprig on each station, but we'll be doubled up in here, and that's what we want. And I think that's actually where we're going to call it for today. So I'm going to gather up some materials and start producing all of the Inferium that I can stand to produce. We're going to fill in that God's awful looking area behind me with some dirt. So thanks so much for watching. We'll see you in the next episode.